everything gets reset. It's like, oh, that was a very short stream. Well, not really. Zero viewers, yeah. Oh, 5 viewers, oh. Welcome. 5 whole viewers. People are lurking. Okay. It's fixed now. We got it all solved. I need to fix this real quick. Reset transform. Fit to screen. There we go. And I'm going to hopefully that should do it. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay. Watch to earn drops. Thank you, Genshin Impact. Alright. I need to put like an alert thing. Okay. I will just have those open. There we go. And I will start eating my chicken tenders. And then I still have some soup I need to eat too. I'm making that cool because that's just like finished getting made. Oh, I need to dust. Alright. Let's see. It's Kazua's birthday! Alright. At dawn, the Alcor dropped anchor by a nameless shore. I scattered breadcrumbs across the deck and watched the gulls quarried for their share before taking flight once more. A thought came to me then. Even wary birds have a nest to return to. Yet, in this vast world of sea and sky, where can a traveler's heart find rest? He writes long. Got it. Just as that thought lingered, the white sails caught the wind. The white sails caught the wind, and the sound of the anchor sinking into the waves mingled softly with the rhythm of the tide. In that moment, my body felt lighter, like a single leaf of duckweed, rootless and unmoored, yet free and untroubled all the same. Our journeys, the steps we take, the pauses we make, the partings we endure, all arise from a single fleeting thought. If one's heart remains at peace, then surely no matter where the winds carries us, every place beneath the heavens can be called home. I've heard your travels have carried you to Nod Cry. Perhaps one day we'll meet again. Maybe at a quiet harbor there where the waves reset, or reset. Where the waves rest, or by chance in the shade of some distant forest. When that time comes, I'd like to walk beside you once more and hear you tell the stories you gathered beneath the moonlight. Though storms and thunder may await along your road, remember that the gentle breeze never leaves your side. It will always return to sweep the clouds away. Take care, my friend. Kazuha, you're gonna make me cry, bro. Alright. Thank you, Kazuha. Okie dokie. I thought something was crawling on my mic, but it's not. Alright. Before we get into it, I got the Stygian Onslaught up. It looks like a flower this time. Did it, like, grow and change? That's odd. Okay. Got the journey in here. Okay. Yum. The chicken tenders have been consumed. I will throw that away later. Okay. Twitch. Come on. People can lurk, and they can still have viewers. Whatever. I saw that clip with the that one streamer where her Vim viewer count went up once her lurkers started talking. We're not doing anything. Well, just don't. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay, before we get into 10 hours. Alright, so like tomorrow. Before we get into the Nogcry second Archon quest, I need to spend some stuff and do my dailies. So let's pick a character that we're gonna work on. I do need to like level these up, but I have to wait. Let me see. Let's see. Who wanna... Oh no, Candace, what was your artifacts here? Girl. Before I knew what I was doing. What do we have? Artifact recommendations. HP percentage, hydro damage. Okay, yeah, because I think your stuff based on HP. So all her recommendations are up here. What does her subs need to be? Okay. Ooh. We will take that one. No, we'll take this one, actually. Okay. That one. She already had like a thing going on. What was this one? A crit rate? Oh, this was a crit damage. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Crit rate is up, and then I think then we'll take... need 2 pieces of this. Where is that? This one. Okay. This is the purple, so we have the first one here. Give me that, please. It didn't even bother with the... Rude. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, there we go. There we go. Which one we want? HP. Energy recharge crit rate. What is this one? Add damage on it. Just take that. And cool. Take this. Take this. Take that. Just trying to figure out where Hinata went. There you go. Oh, hey boy, howdy. What can I not use? There we go. Just wanted to hit 12. You couldn't have... alright. Crit rate. Oh! I locked this for... What did I lock this for? No, but you can take it. I locked it for somebody. I can't remember though. Into defense! How dare. First of all, how dare you? Ooh, not that one. We'll leave that one alone. Okay. That's 8 HP. No, well. Alright. She needs it though, but would have liked it to gone. And the other stuff. Okay. Yeah, I need 2 pieces of this. So, HP, crit damage, and we need more damage. What do we have? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. 4, and then whack down to 1. I don't know what Twitch's problem is right now. Here we go. Energy recharge. Is there something I don't bother using? This stuff. Don't even think I'm using it. Heroes Tea Party. Get her gone. I'm not working on Child right now. I can farm for his stuff later. Oh, what was you? Why was I holding on to you? I don't know why. Away. Perfect. Okay. 8, 12, 13. Relatively fine. I need to get that feather up though. Her HP is that. What's her talents like? Okay. Means I'd have to fight the Shogun. And she has an energy recharge. Lance. Wednesdays. Okay. If I wanted to. But that's actually not what I want to focus on. I want to... Who's boss? Oh, wait. Let me look at the people who I have close to peaking. Actually. Take another bite of my food. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna bite. happy to get a Yonshan up. I diverge. Oh, I can work on... Yeah. Let's go work on Chiori stuff. What we need? Icewind Sweet Capella. So the lady. Oh, thank you. Nice. Okay. We're gonna pause here real quick. We're gonna go to Fontaine. Excuse me. Here we go. Things don't look crunchy, do they? I am not entirely sure. Man, I really hope we're not. An 80. Okay. Chat. If video gets crunchy, you have to tell me. And I will reiterate this later. I want to make sure everything looks good. If there's a problem, I want to fix it. Oh, I need to change my team now. I'm gonna get dragged right into the thick of it. I'm gonna start. Yeah, frick it. Let's try with this group. See how that works. Alright, Mr. Flins, let's go. I'm out of stamina. Take a quick bite. Okay. Look at that beautiful couple down there. Excuse me. Okay. Up your defense. Okay, I need Capella. Her. I need her. Alright. Hello, lurkers. Oh, hi.
Accelerate cleanup.
You gotta let them have their, meeting. I'm not gonna be rude about it. Oh my gosh, Flins! I'm gonna have to look back at that later. How much damage did he do? He just wiped the boss out in one hit. Bro. For what the frick?
A modicum of patience. Richness and complexity of humanity.
Bro.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Holy cow. Okay. Let's see that again. Alright. Let them have their, greetings.
Preparing for dust up. Rain cutter, know my sword. Dissipate.
Close your eyes. Hear the dark.
Whoa, bro. Relax.
Be
And
silent.
they're dead already. That is so quick. He's cracked. Actually makes me rather happy. That is the fastest I've seen that boss go down. I've never had a boss go down that quick by myself. Another round, please. Hello, Hinata. If you hear my cat, that is Hinata. Oh. Hello.
Installation. Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Let me settle this.
The night coming. Observe. Close your eyes.
Oh, I saw that. All right, that one was like 104,000. Whoa. All right, I think we've got all the stuff I need for boss material wise. There's that. Weekly progress is done. Perfect. Excuse me. Claim the daily. What was I doing? Chiori. Okay. So let us. Hello, Hinata. I've been tapped.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Can I like my daily stuff, please?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
No, Hinata. Don't do that, babes. Okay. Settle down, okay? Go lay down on the bed. Hi. Oh. There we go. Okay. Did I even use any of my condensed? No, I used my fragile. Okay. What to do on my condensed? What do I want to use it for? I can probably like spend 2 and get some more Mora. We'll do that. I'll just farm for Mora. Because goodness knows, like because I work to build, keep taking it all. Just like, money please, and I have to hand it over like the sugar mother that I am. Okay. Hello.
No, my sword. Witness the power. Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Observe. To dust.
And off we go.
Be silent.
Oh, hi. We weren't done yet. Okay. We are now. There we go. Oh, I need to... No, it's gonna get out a little late. I have a YouTube video for Halloween that I'm gonna be dropping. Or a Halloween video for YouTube I'm going to be dropping. But it's not going to come out on the 31st. As I will be the one passing out candy at the door.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Thank you, Flint.
They are merely talking shadows.
Yes.
Chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
But I will get it out. It'll be like probably a little bit into next if not Saturday, as I will be. Oh, I'll tell. There's more explanation for Saturday, but I'll do it coming to the end of the stream. But yeah, I'm like, if it doesn't come out Saturday, because I am busy helping with a move for the family store, then it's probably sometime a little bit after. But there is a video for the YouTube channel coming out. It is a mashup of a cover that I did with a couple of a Halloween cover that I did with a good friend of mine. And then we had a mixer friend mashed it up with a couple other covers and the original song. And it sounds great, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Got some crunchy bits of rice in here. Not sure I like that. Oh well, I'm still eating it. Okay. So I spent I thought I spent 2, but I guess. Okay. I'll spend 1 more. And then we can get on with the, how would I heal people? That'd be great. We're not just sit and hurt.
Ring cutter. Insulation chamber deployed. Out of my way! Get with me!
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Holy cow, bro. Oh, he's cracked. Go to with the sauce. That flour is not going anywhere. There we go. I've got my upkeep of Mora. There's nothing more for me to pick up, right? No? Okay. Man, my brain was like fried. Although, what brain is there left to begin with, if you really think about it? Okay. Ugh. Alright. Clink, clink, crumb, kake, craft shop. You know what? While I'm over here, actually, I could grab a couple things for Flynn. What is his? Oh, I forgot that. Oh! Hang on. Well, I used to claim some note. Oh, I gotta read all that. I'm gonna read that later, actually. Hey, unlocked a voiceover? Here we go.
We seem to have covered quite some distance together. I am reminded of an age when both the Fae and humans roamed free in Snezhnaya. Our races share many things in common, and I once presumed that we must share a similar ancestry. Now, I believe that what truly unites us is a common spirit. The spirit that gives rise to all things good and kind.
I still have a little bit left in my bowl, even though I grabbed like a small amount, but I am full now. So I will put that away later.
Forgive me if I forego my usual airs and graces from now on. The fact is, there are very few people left in this world with any knowledge of my past. And even though you are one of them, I hope you won't treat me differently than anyone else. After all this time pretending to be human, I've actually grown rather fond of seeing how long I can keep up the act. Let's leave the wind and frost, the piles of stone, the moss, and the stench of seawater behind. I have put a few coins together. The time has come to shop for supplies.
Aww, Flint. Yeah, you can keep pretending. I'm not going to say a word. Don't worry a thing, buddy. Okay. What does he need? That thing. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll take care of that later. His talent stuff. Because right now, it's, it's time to do the second half. I'm stuck. Not anymore. Okay, over there. I'm gonna cut through this grass here. There we go. Just to save some time. Oh.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, look! They made it back as well! Flint's! Lama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Inefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flint's.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
It pleases you? Alright.
Fighting alone can get quite tedious.
Oh!
I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again.
Albedo!
Albedo! What are you doing here?
It's been too long. I'm guessing you're here to see Varka?
That would be a natural assumption to make. It's also the correct one.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
He's hiding there. Hi! Oh, look at the baby!
A gentleman of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
You must be.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
Baby!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
Yeah!
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Yeah, you're still baby!
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him!
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Aww!
Oh, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
I actually think diminutives warranted here. Little Paimon's pretty
Personally,
pretty
I
tiny
think
after all.
our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or a 10 on the way back. Uh-oh. People are talking about me.
Oh, there she is.
Hope it's nothing negative.
Uh-oh. Much better spirits. Okay.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
All right.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
We really appreciate your help.
Thank you, Arlecchino.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
Aw.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
I gotta figure out what's happening. Like, what's.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Okay,
Saying
Varka.
we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
This place is hopping. Alright, Varka. What do we got? Hello, hello. Dane! Oh.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in.
Okay. We got Dane's lift.
Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Sorry, he's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
Dane's like, frick.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsliff, there's a seat with your name on it.
Nice.
Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
No, I think he's being serious.
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it.
Neurodivergent coded.
Already.
Look at you, Paimon. Expert in the art of encouragement.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking
She's
her
like,
so
I don't
long?
want to go back there.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
All right then.
Oh, poor Lauma. Sorry to trouble you. She's like, I just got
Impressive.
here.
She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
She's like, I don't
As
want
I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
I'm loving
Anyway,
this.
looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Sir, yes, sir. Chat with everyone while you're waiting. Okay, hello?
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
Aww.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
Cutie.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
Oh, they're having fun over here. Okay. Dane.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Hi.
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
Get him!
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet?
Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Wanna tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, Paimon.
And in return, we can get Dane's left to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Paimon, you're thinking out loud again.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Ah!
Oh, okay then. I was only kidding, but you know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if your brother saw... I thought I saw that shining on the table. I wonder if your brother saw, Reiki's future? What he was about to become? Right before what was that? I don't know what that is. What is this? Handwritten messages on the whiteboard. I took the time to do a few sketches that represent the staffing for different units. The art's pretty good, huh? Bet you all like it. Mika always used to say I had talent to make it big. They seem to be written by Varka. Another message appears after these lines written in a different hand. Your creativity work has, by the testimony of our fellow knights, proved excellent food for thought. Grandmaster Varka. I have looked through it carefully and I suspect that this is because your work is novel. Yet your technique remains slightly unpolished. This is only natural, of course. After all, you have never received any formal education in art. Oof. In accordance with requests I have received, I shall complete a few new paintings to serve as mementos for everyone. P.S. Please understand that the Grandmaster always has his hands full defending others. That his artistic capabilities are developed as... This is a testament to the time you spent alongside Spark Knight Klee. The writer is signed off in the corner as Albedo. Nice. Okay.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
Seriously?
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Itlua.
Itlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So
He's
you're
a playable character because
a
people
fake
talk about him.
Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Oh.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Oh.
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known
He's
all
like,
along,
oh,
haven't
frick
you,
me.
my friend? Now that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Itlua doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear your secret's safe
He's like,
with me.
ah, frick me. Okay.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then. A bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. I'm loving these. Oh, she looks irritated.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Not so loud! We're on a roll here.
Did you say something, Mr. Vark?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flints, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown.
Yup.
And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Whoa! That's a lot of people. Great turnout.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way. So, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends? What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Canria apart in the process. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future.
Wait, his brother?
The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the 5, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together, we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me, like a never-ending nightmare.
Oh.
We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Canrian Intelligence Service.
Yep.
Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must be all the good karma I've been building. Who knew having a Convian friend would come in handy?
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Funny
Hey,
flins.
enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Hello, traveler.
Now that we've united the hearts of the 3 moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. even with the moons united as one. It seems my rejection cannot be undone. So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
Defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
Okay.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer.
No, she's like, I want to see
Something
the drama.
tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh, and what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Miss Lauma,
I'm loving these dynamics.
Something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
Oh, okay.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Oh. Okay, Nefer and Dainsliff converse intently for quite some time. From the gravity of their expressions, you could tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Duran head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample finding mission. Lauma steps out for a while and comes back loaded up with the emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it is her duty to be ready when they do. You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how well everyone is working together. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lauma back to the curatorium. Alright. Da 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 da. Okie dokie. Is there a thing in here? No? Alright, moving on. Open the door. Her little thingy here. Hello.
Thank you for waiting.
That's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsliff get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsliff already.
That's quite right. We've known each other for quite some time now.
We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through. Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be.
Yeah.
The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface.
Okay.
Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room, but not joining the ceremony.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
Yep.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarier's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, got it.
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
Alright. And hopefully this time we don't have any tabbing problems.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Okay.
You're such a killjoy.
Incense candles, it's like a summoning ritual. Seems like Nev's nose during her trip, but for now it's not exactly the moment to pry. There's the chest set on the table. Something to do with their
All
intelligent
right,
gathering methods.
I'm good to go.
All set over here too.
I'm
Promise,
ready.
Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes.
Okay. Here we go, chat.
Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel stashed away in this room. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay. Sit down at the... Well, there's other things I want to look at. Investigate documents.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner. It's a list of names. But at this stage, I have no idea who any of them even are.
Okay. Device.
Wonder what kind of encryption technique this is. Seems like it has to be inserted into that camouflage device nearby. Aha! It's an audio recording.
Please, hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house. No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true. I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
There's a note in the margin. Surveillance of the Runfarther residence has concluded. We apprehended the target and filed the mission report last night. Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rarier's targets?
What's this one way up here? Bookshelf.
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rarier worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty. Yep. Lines up exactly with what Dainsliff told me.
Anything else before I... Hello, hello? Oh. Thank you for the posture check. And thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. I'm
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
I even took a drink of water, too. Alright. Okie dokie. Let me actually set my... Nope,
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to.
Okay.
Be your own fool.
Let's go. Examine the mirror. Oh, there's more over there. Okay.
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Ooh.
I wonder what's changed.
Gracious. Sit. He does look gloomier.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual. Male, 51.
Okay, go get your coffee.
Cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Alright.
Neutralized.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This one should be archived under purged targets.
Oh. Oh.
Female, 23.
Gracious. Oh, is that their
Office
name?
clerk.
Okay, the ones that are being...
Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized.
Oh.
Another one for purged targets.
Do I need to...
Sounds like she was that other man's daughter.
Other man's daughter?
Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
Bro's feeling guilt here. Not the best.
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Neutralized on...
Ooh. I don't like this.
Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Did he have the eyes?
Female, 16.
Hmm.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Just by oh.
Neutralized.
She's a child! Oh, bro. Rare.
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
Oh, jeez. Next. Alright.
Female, 13.
Oh, another kid.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year.
Yeah, the same
Poses a
old
threat
what
to
we're
the
looking
dynasty.
at. No!
Neutralized and... Filed.
Yeah. He has nothing to say about that one.
Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact
Yeah, because
with
wasn't
other
there an
descendants during
orphanage
the past year.
that turned kids into...
Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Oh no, that was during the eclipse thing.
Neutralized and...
Ugh. Not looking great, chat. Not looking great. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Rear's like, bro. This is affecting him.
Male. 6. Occupation.
6!
None. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Yeah, a kid! A kid! Why?
It's funny, isn't
Oh,
it?
hello.
Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out.
Okay.
But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
Ooh. That's the abyss.
No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats.
Yikes.
It's a perfectly legitimate line of work.
Oh.
Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Alright. So, the Abyss was talking to him. That's always fun. Yikes, that was tense. I didn't like that. Alright, what's in this box?
A box containing a ring.
Oh, it's the
inlaid
ring
with a
he
precious
proposed.
gem.
No, I've just started. No. Thank you, I'm bad with money. Hello, welcome back.
Must
Got
be
your
for his
coffee?
girlfriend.
Yeah, the ring's for his girlfriend. Thank you for joining stream, though. Alright, where are we going? We got examine the box. Is there anything over here I need to look at? I think that's the exit for later. No, wait, do I have to go out this way, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Alright, oh, here we go.
Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite some time since we last met.
Okay, so he's talking with another of the sinners. Got my coffee for a stream? Well, you said you're gonna get you're gonna get a coffee real fast. Alright.
Rerir, I trust you're here because
Nice.
you have something important to discuss.
Okay. A sip of water. Let's continue on.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out. It's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question.
Oh.
As if you knew I was coming. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
Oh, yeah.
It is indeed within my power to foresee.
Oh, is this my
certain
first stream?
things.
My first stream was on
Things
Monday. This is my
like your
second stream.
arrival.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane
So.
to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such.
Ooh.
It's a wish, isn't it?
No fooling a prophet.
So.
Is there?
Yeah.
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Okay, what's going on
Does it
here?
feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
Thank
I'm
you.
afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these
I
feelings.
do have a YouTube channel, but I've just been on hiatus for like 3 years, so I'm like, I want to get back into content creating. So I've just been working
You
on
feel my
getting stuff set up for
silence,
streaming.
and
So my
long to
debut
hear
was
the
like
words
Monday.
I left unspoken that day.
And then today's the second day.
That's right.
So there'll be more to
You
come.
must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Oh.
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to his majesty than I am. You must know
Thank
better
you.
than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit.
I'm a small content
Yet
creator.
Precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious of dragons.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
No.
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards.
Yeah.
Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Oh. Bro. Not what he wanted to hear.
There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
If anything's
Listen
loud
to
or
her
if
tread
the
carefully.
the stream gets kind of crunchy looking, just say so. I don't fully know how to fix it yet, but if it's crunchy, then I'll look into it like tomorrow. Otherwise, I apologize for the quality. I'm trying.
Wait.
So, crunchy as in like visual wise.
This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name.
The audio is pretty good.
And he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Okay, no crunch. Good. As long as no one's, as long as there's no crunch, we're good.
Executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because
okay, this is a continuation.
I want you to kill him.
What?
You are the only person he would never suspect.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
Oh, good.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last. Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
Oh, frick!
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh.
You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Seems like she doesn't know part of what's going on.
Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on
no, go ahead, go. You're good.
The Vinster King.
Thank you.
A blind
Have a good
fool.
sleep.
His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner
I'll
or
be
later,
streaming next Monday.
Will fall.
So feel free to stop by then.
His doing. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too.
Oh.
Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever.
Oh.
But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose, no matter who I have to face.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
What the frick?
Deli. Huh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
Oh boy.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering.
Oh, hello, Hinata.
I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders.
He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You called that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
The training room. Not that way, this way. This way.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
Gracious.
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now. You seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
Oh boy. So there's the abyss tempting him.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Pray won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
Gracious.
That doesn't make it open. The king just happens to need you right now. Well, he doesn't.
That won't happen.
I say, ever since he fell into the spell of that power, he only had to take out a handful of the guilty. But now,
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Oh, chat, I don't like that. Gracious.
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The the boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later it'll be my neck on the line. But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Oh no. No. I don't like this chat. I don't like it one bit. Alright, hang on. First time chatter, huh? No. Not doing that. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Oh no.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen.
More like someone needs to stop the freaking king.
Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we?
Great.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Huh. Wait. That's... Thelindis? No. No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Irminsul.
Yeah.
Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on.
He is not gonna.
This is where it ends.
Holy cow. It's about to go down.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case...
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again.
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir.
Oh!
What are you trying to do? Break me down?
That's not the abyss?
Let her go.
I thought that was the abyss talking to him.
You risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifilnir.
Oh.
He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable.
Yeah.
And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives. And why does Vedifilnir, Dainslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined. The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche.
Not a good
There's
picture.
already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Man's been using some fancy Sumeru stuff. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's this chessboard.
Rerir, are you there?
When all your action points are used up, you will be returned to the previous save point. Oh, moving pieces consume action points. When a piece moves to a square with this marking, you'll gain the corresponding number of action points. Square also becomes its latest save point.
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Ah, this must be the day when he rallied, when Dane's rallied others. Does not. Okay. Okay, I'm like, Whee! Okay, I would not have made it. I should have gone back to the 5. Got it. Okay. What is all this?
Well, this is a nice change.
He gathered the sinners?
When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight. I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sir Delogi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
Lunatic. Robdatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter.
Dane gathered the 5
Whatever the
sinners.
rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself. So drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist, I hardly think I would have received a senior post at my age. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine. And as for Efterveit, In missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
Yeah.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
Oh boy.
It's my brother, Vedafenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatyr more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore...
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed? You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim.
Interesting. Interesting. The plot thickens. Oh boy, howdy, what's going on here?
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rerir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Consume the marked number action. To defeat your opponent's pieces. Will only attack when they have more action points than needed to... Okay. Crush them. Ah, heck me. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah. Okay. That is not ideal. Okay, hang on, we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay. figure it out. And crumble to dust. Nope, not it. Alright. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, here we go. Took me a minute.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes.
What are, is it the quote of the marrow?
Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates an enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this.
They were going to use the abyss as a power source?
Single resource.
Or trying to.
We are neglecting other promising technologies. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway. If we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
The gateway? Is that where the people are in they can't leave Conria, can they? Right? Oh. Okay, here we go. Alright, hang on. Alright, 3. Here we go.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Thelindis, did you hear about what happened?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
What if he finds out that you pried into his secret?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Keep it secret.
What's it?
Keep it safe.
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
What happened to that piece?
I promise, Thelindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins.
Oh, wait, Arlecchino.
No matter how long it takes.
Oh boy. Okay. Where are we going? Right there. Got it. Oh, hey, boy, howdy. Okay, here we go. Okay. That didn't work out. Return. Okay, not that way. That's not gonna work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Which direction do I need to go? Okay. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Got it.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Got it.
Sir
Cool.
Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who... It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rhindaughter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
Oh boy. Time to see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. My bad. Okay. Okay.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. This is dire. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedafilnir.
Ah, it's you.
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
I'm curious. What did you prophesize this time?
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning.
Oh.
Someone had to say it.
About the downfall of Conria?
The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vedafilnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
Yeah, no.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you.
No, I'm just kind of quiet. My mic's fine. I'm naturally loud when I'm talking, so my mic is far away on purpose.
But also hope. A desperate
I'm also being quiet so I can
tyrant
hear what's going on.
That will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. It is the beginning
You don't
of
want
a
my
new
mic
chapter
being spiked.
in a whole new story.
Trust me.
There are many men of honor and courage in this world.
I'm not a banshee for nothing.
But you are not one of them.
I was just
You're
saying
not
hello.
here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
Okay.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedafilnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindis?
Yes.
I only care about one thing.
There are bigger things
and
at
it's
stake
her!
Here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
Oof.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be, and what will not.
Your bro's being cryptic.
Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not negotiate.
Yeah.
That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true.
Oh boy.
I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
My voice.
Oh no, there was the abyss like I thought. Okay. That wasn't him.
So,
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was the
you hear it
Abyss.
too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedifulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
As if he'd discovered some monumental secret. But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story
really
with
chill,
Olympus
comfy
shall
stream.
not
Yeah,
come to
that's
an
technically
end.
the vibe I'm going for.
That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is
Just
up
a
to
nice,
you
relaxing
whether you
stream.
believe my words.
It's late.
Regardless,
It's nighttime.
that is all I will say on the matter.
We're just here to enjoy
I
and
have
vibe.
no right to intervene any further.
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell you
Alright,
one
let's see.
more thing that you cannot afford to ignore.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
Mood.
Universitas.
I literally got off work.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
I got off work like a couple hours ago, but I'm like, my
Whatever
brain
Vedifulnir
is
said, I
fried.
didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
So, chill stream. Nothing too... Make me yawn. Hang on. Woo! Nothing too strenuous. Just something to have on the background and listen to. Do the rigging of models. You know, yeah, I can imagine. Freaking models. Oof. I can only imagine. At some point, I plan maybe on upgrading to a VTuber just with my model. But not at the moment. We'll just stick to a simple PNG. It is much simpler that way.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's
Just gotta
gotta earn
completely
his kibble somehow.
Just got it completed after working on it 3 weeks. Gracious! 3 weeks?
Monsters? Is this Rhindotter's doing? The Universitas Magistrorum.
Yeah.
Out of my way!
Monsters be gone. Uh-oh, I gotta be careful. I can't really use Niffer here. She's on tab 5.
The Universitas.
Only on the rigging and
That
then
reminds
3
me
on the
of a rumor
sketch
I
and
once
coloring.
heard.
3 weeks on
Allegedly,
sketching?
the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city.
Oh, you might be.
No one
It might
knows where
because
they
you have to
are or what
portion
kind
it
of
out,
power they
right?
hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Oh.
Help! Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
I think this is the night when it all went down.
Save me! I can't!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? The king really went through with it. What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger. I have to hurry.
3 weeks on the sketch and coloring both. Goodness. There'll be a lot of details. What we got going on over here? Oh, more Abyss monsters. These Ryan daughters work here? Hello? What have you got? Alright, we gotta jump. Hello, hello.
Stabilize.
Oh, hey boy, howdy. Alright, drop the meteor. Got him.
Go! Dodge. Strike force.
I'm the one that did it. Thank you.
Bombs away.
Most of my stuff, art-wise, I do myself. Aww. That does sound cute. Thank you. Okay, I'm living in hope that when I tap to Nefer that it's not gonna, thank you. That it's not gonna change up my stuff. Hang on, we're gonna hit 5. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Well, it saved me, I think.
No more lies. Seek within. Can I be
Okay, seems like nothing changed. We're good. Ah, the abyss! I am not careful. Blood money? Oh boy. Oh, everyone's... Why? Oh, dang it. Hang on. It changed like I thought it would. Hang on. I gotta fix my stuff. Dang it. I know, I'm sorry. I have hot... I should turn... You know what? Hang on. While I have this paused. Just to make it easier. I have hotkeys for my stuff. But, I want to get rid of the hotkeys, thank you. No, just... delete. Thank you. I want to delete the hotkeys. Just make it easier, because I already have everything on my stream deck here. So give me a second to fix everything up. Sometimes it can be... Yeah, I have it set to my number pad. Genshin kind of uses it with some of the stuff. I was worried about that 5 key, and I was right. Alright, delete my hotkeys. I do not need them. Oops. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hit apply. So, the hotkeys are gone, the ones that are problem. Okay. So now I can continue. Alright, let's get back into it. With this guy killing me. Thank you for the follow. Alright,
The deception ends here.
Oh. Okay, well, heal up, everybody. And everyone gets chicken. There we go. Okay. We actually want Nefer here. This stream struggle deserves a follow. Thank you. Yesterday, like my first stream that I did on Monday, I went back and looked at it Tuesday, and I saw that the resolution was crunchy, and I'm like, oh, that's not great. So I had to change. I think I was streaming in 2K, but I don't think Twitch can handle that at the moment. So I lowered it back down to like the 1080. Hang on. But yeah, so hopefully it looks better this time. Everything gets better by time. Yeah, just gotta keep tweaking everything, make sure it works. Alright, let's investigate.
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, they're coming.
Oh dear.
It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet.
Oh, well, there's supposed to be automatic weapons.
Is anyone there? I need help!
Oh. Don't worry, ma'am. Your, boyfriend's on the way.
Back. Please stay back! Please!
What is she doing? Oh. Cutscene.
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Just... No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
Oh, frick.
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
Yeah.
Exactly. A lonely pawn.
Oh!
You lack the power.
I didn't see that. Sorry, I've been distracted. I have multiple things going on drawing my attention. Not at this time, but thank you for the offer, though. But I will trust that it looks absolutely amazing. If you put in, like, 3 weeks of work for, like, well, that's 9 weeks of work because of each stuff.
Thank goodness, we...
Step forward and take your share.
Oh, here's the abyss.
You made it.
Not you too.
6 weeks? Okay, I thought, like, it sounded like 9 weeks because you had the coloring, or the sketching, the coloring, and the rigging. And you said, like, 3 weeks. But if sketching and color was... Alright, 6 weeks then. Yeah. Oh, gracious.
Reverie.
Lindis.
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Reverie? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
Oh.
You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
No! Fair enough. He just wants his girlfriend back.
I will find you. And then you can give me your answer.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything.
Yeah.
Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be.
And I think after that, then that's when the 7 were sent to deal with Conria. So we got more lore in this. Oh, thank you. It's pretty quiet in there, just FYI, but I'm hoping to get that changed at some point. I do need to make, like, tweaks to the server.
Everyone,
and,
I'm back.
because it's how dormant it is, but yeah.
How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular
Enjoy your
nobody,
rest.
driven by personal
I will be streaming next Monday at 5:30 Central Time, so keep an eye for that.
There's only so much we can know about him from his memories.
Yes,
alone.
I updated on the server. I put on the announcements when I'm streaming, so don't worry about if you're gonna miss it or not. I'll ping people and let people know.
I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when the catastrophe of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Have a good evening!
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehoda?
Yes, boss. Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
I'm gonna move the cat's tail out of my way. Not
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the Curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave? In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't catch Flintz and Varka lounging about in their chairs, enjoying a leisurely cup of tea. There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
Hello, what's going on?
Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's
Are we
labor
stuck in your
policy.
box?
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
You're back down to viewer
You're
1.
not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me.
Hello, not a baby.
As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces. You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, moonless night. Okay. We are locked in, and it is 8:13. All right, gotta keep an eye out. Oh, hey boy, howdy. Was she part of the silence?
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
Our village?
There's someone up ahead. Time for a little chat.
Not our village, but it is Sumeru.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait.
Where are you?
Is that?
Oh. It's him.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
This is... Hey, give me your money. This is a stick up. Is she's not part of the Temple of the Silence, is she? Or maybe not. Alright, Sumeru origins. There's her village.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Yeah?
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepi?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
This way? Dance of Death, Serpent and Scorpion.
Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again!
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. And you wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty. On to better things.
Okay.
You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One day, I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that Special Ambassador Act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them.
You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who helped you and your colleagues avoid the quicksand in the desert. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. It was a matter of survival. Praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts are barely legible. What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
Oh, Nuffers. Oh, no.
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
He's gonna spit it out.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't recognize her. New arrival?
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Bro. Oh, gracious. Okay. Well, certainly explains she's well learned. That was rather unfortunate, though. So she survived the massacre from her village, found her way to our village, and came here. Or was sent here.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Fahumana?
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see? Sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions? What's the other one?
I wanted to check... If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there. Probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules.
They're purposely hindering her.
Like me. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
Great, cool.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
Look for the box of containing letters. Is it? It's not up there. House of Dana? Ah. Okay, so here. It's just hidden in the corner.
This must be it. A big cardboard box full of unclaimed mail. And probably some letters that ended up here by mistake. Let's take a look.
She's gonna find her father's letter, isn't she? Take a look.
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Core of 30 representative. What a strange thought. A bunch of mercs losing sleep over rundown buildings.
Okay.
This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care what the Core of 30 had to say about anything. Who was it addressed to?
Kashara or Professor?
I don't recognize the name, but it must have been a Kasharawar professor.
Okay.
This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. Why do all these letters read like full-blown dissertations? Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles, looking for a branch to seek refuge on. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning.
Oh.
The Immorta Darshan strictly prohibits the use of hallucinogenic substances, but I believe there are still people getting away with it. For example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and dance after using incense. This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Why wasn't it collected? Wait, what's this written on the back? It's so small. The note says, "The sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back, but no return address was provided. Stamped by the Grand Conservator of the House of Dana."
All right.
This next one is addressed to Grand Sage Azar.
Why wouldn't he pick this one up?
A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeri's educational policy. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert region, as per the policy to this effect. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities that are, in any meaningful sense, equal to those enjoyed by their peers, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring. They do not even have full access to the Akasha system. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution. which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtues are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires? As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative, but do not forget your roots. You and I were once students too, as was everyone else in this institution. I do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter. I encourage you to discuss issues like this with myself and others, and listen to some alternative opinions. Great letter. Shame it didn't get to where it needed to go. And the sender is... Huh?
Hey!
Saint
It's
Cyrus
Sayus...
of
Not
Spantamod.
Sayus. Sino's dad. Excuse me. Sino's adopted dad.
I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spantamod end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Really enlightened leadership. Whatever. This isn't what I came here for. Moving on.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert
I
would
think
even
I
make
see
it
it.
here. But if it did, where else would it end up if not in this box? I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. And this is just one box. The whole House of Dana is boxes on shelves. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place. Who has that much free time on their hands?
Alright, last one.
Wait. Could this
Yeah,
be?
I figured that this was it. Why is her voice... What happened to the voice?
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your name. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business, and I therefore see you all as friends. You were kind enough to leave your contact details, so we could stay in touch. The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us
Oh
find a way
no,
to
was
make
it
a
all
better
just lip
living.
service? Oh.
This brings me to my reason for writing. Our tribe has fallen on particularly hard times, and I would like to ask for your assistance. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians, while we trace our ancestry to Tulatala. We worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes up until now. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive. My actions are certain to incur their wrath. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. And I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia? She is a smart girl. I know she won't disappoint you.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. But now, with your support, I can finally begin to Those things they promised were just empty words.
Yeah.
I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. You were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done.
Yikes. Oof.
I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at once, alright?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it. It's fine.
But Nefer...
Alright, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
I don't think so, because right now you're remembering it again. Okay. Bro, I am like ready to check out and go to sleep. Like, I'm not starting this over again. I don't know how far I am in, but I am not at a pausing point, that's for sure. It's 8:38, okay. This bitch, she wants to rest. Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, she's gonna go kill the chief. Oh. One-woman army, huh?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong. beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question.
Hello, lurkers.
The Academia is offering 50 million more
chill stream we got going on here.
excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Eab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia.
Yeah.
You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and...
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military superiority, and yet...
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Ah, she's pitting him.
Much obliged.
Causing.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the EAB, yes?
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The EAB have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs.
Just pitted them against each other.
I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, you'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the EAB, which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies. Weren't the EAB your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats. Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
She was a really smart kid. Gracious. Although she also learned cruel. Yeah. This way, right? Yeah, she grew up quickly, though. The crow looked like a pigeon. Oh. Oh.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings.
Gracious, never!
What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive.
Yikes.
But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehuda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now...
Sorry if I've fallen quiet. I'm sucked in the story.
You mentioned a temple.
Yeah.
What's
sucked in
waiting
the story
for
and
us
I'm getting
there?
rather tired.
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the seven pillars who served him. They are major figures in the desert belief systems too.
Sounds impressive.
I have some friends with connections to the stuff, specifically with Hermanubus. Oh no, I probably butchered that.
Ah, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino, the spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
Hermanubis. That's it.
That's boss enough for ya. She knows everything.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
Silence.
What about him? Is he...
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way.
You sure know
Please,
your stuff.
This is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
Okay, and then can we call it a night afterward, please? I'm tired. What is this? Oh, okay. No, we keep going. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Ugh. Hang on. I'm gonna pause real quick. I want to tuck away my snack. Oh, the snack bag break a little bit more than I intended it to. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break so I can get up and stretch. Stretch break. I'll be right back, guys.
Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow. Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces. Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Hello, chat. I'm back. Now, give me like half a second. I do need to put some lotion on. It's just making myself a little bit more comfortable. My skin has been freaking dry all day on my face, and it's like bothering the heck out of me. For all you lurkers out there, I hope you've been enjoying the chill and relaxing stream. Thank you for stopping by, those who are. And too shy to talk and chat, that's fine. It's like I'm a lurker too on other people's streams, so. Just in there to check it out. Enjoy myself. So hello to all those who are here. That lotion got too close to my eye. Okay. My poor skin be thirsty. Ugh. I may be undead, but I still gotta keep myself looking nice. Okay. Rub it into the skin. Alright. Let's get back into it. Alright. Into the thick of it.
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Speaking from experience, she found the Temple of Silence. I see. This is where she got her chess piece, right? I'm like, she has to something to do with the Temple of Silence. Yeah, here.
Uh-oh. 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 I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret.
Yep.
Let's take a look.
I thought that's part of the event that's going to be happening in Sumeru, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, cutscene. Oh, her cat.
It's just that Shrew.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Uh-oh.
Hold on!
Oh, frick!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Oh. Wait, this is the thing from Alice. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Paimon! Whoa.
How repulsive.
Dainsleif! Oh, thank you. It's been corrected. What'd she do? Well, you can breathe now. I'm assuming Paimon went to go get Dane and, Columbina.
Pretty well, didn't I?
I need a second sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
I don't know. Never got choked out.
Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I
Hello,
also
Nana.
managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple.
She was just freaking lying to
By
us.
using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him. Then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
Yeah.
No wonder.
My bro was a
He
secret
infiltrated
intelligence
the chess
officer.
set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Nada.
Speaking of your
I'll
chess
be in bed
set,
in a bit, girl.
it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Oh, yeah, that one!
It represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Can I please take a rest? Can we please?
Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
Alright. Oh man. Backstory to the group. It's in the Crimson Moon Dynasty. Down his beloved. Got dragged into court politics. I forget how to pronounce it, and they've literally been talking about it. The brother's voice, which spoke to him of his fate, was like a reflection of the moon. Though he could disturb the waters to gain some temporary relief, he was powerless to erase it entirely. In contrast, River's own life was like a reflection of a broken moon. Once the stormy winds of fate blew across the water surface, it was utterly destroyed. The Londa smuggled away a piece of the moon before disappearing through that mysterious portal. It was passed down through the ages, finally falling in the hands of the knave. But what lies on the other side of that portal? Is it really the whole other world? Or really a whole other world? Philandis never had the chance to share what she found there, neither did River, who followed her in.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Nodcry. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences.
Yep.
This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, But have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerear's
No,
memory?
Flukes is asking. I thought it was Dane's for a
Never.
second.
But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown.
You could just get a whole boatload
The
of lore.
term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back
Pardon
to Miss
me.
Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now...
That is not what she
I need
has.
to conserve my energy to fight the Rahier of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rahier of Solnari exists in the form of
Yeah,
countless fragments.
I'm like, he broke into pieces.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
Bro.
I could not agree more.
Holy cow.
The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some
The door's not closed, Nana.
interesting
You can
questions.
leave.
I will run some experiments.
Is that why you're crying?
And see if there is any validity to my suspicions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit,
Hi, baby.
I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies. And the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Aww.
I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to
Finally!
rest and digest before we reconvene to
Finally!
plan.
Back here. Oh, great. Cool. Stop! Let me actually rest!
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
No, Varka, come on in. It's okay, buddy.
No need. Come on, let's talk outside.
Oh, okay. What's up, bro?
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of.
Yeah?
Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners.
No, because technically Abyss is like forbidden knowledge.
Comprehension.
So maybe...
It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out.
Yeah.
We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Varka, this banshee's tired. I need to go back. I need to go in my coffin, bro.
How long have we got?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
I'll see what I can do. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Sure, ask away. What is it, bro?
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
In a hushed voice, Varka lays out the current plan. Not that we get to know about it. It's a shocking plan, but nothing can faze the greatest traveler and the trustiest travel guy into that. It doesn't take you long to get behind it. We don't get to know.
I'm uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Reher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
Well,
Yeah.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
I love this man.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I want to know!
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure.
Why are you
Are you
foregoing?
really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Reher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Everyone be quiet.
Well,
Traveler's talking.
that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Oh, my heart, bro!
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Varka gives a very knightly bow and says he'll see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged for everyone to meet and finalize the plan of action. And never to lighten the mood, he booked out of the hotel for this meeting. Oh, he booked out the hotel for this meeting so you could all chat over a drink. As the moon rises in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room, discussing whether Paimon has any other options than fruit juice. Everyone is already waiting for you. They're chatting and smiling. Clearly, the rest have done them good, as well as the existing crew. Some unexpected help has arrived. Still, you remain conscious of the fact that the future of Nagai rests on what is decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Break. Give me a break. I got a break. We got it. Discuss the plan with anyone? No. Discuss the plan? We're going to bed. Stand on this bed. And we're going to clock the achievements we've got. Excuse me. Moonless night was an age when sinners had yet to commit grave sins, not but a handful of dust and sand. So the ones that he gathered together all were persuaded by the Abyss, which I assume what the Abyss did was like do what they did with what it did with right here. Yeah. Okay. Well then. Ladies and gentlemen, chat. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, people who did stop by to say hello and talk. I know you were all probably gone. This Banshee is going to bed. And I wish you all, those who are, where it's nighttime, to have a good night. Those who it's daytime, have a good morning. And I will see you guys later. Bye!